Welcome along to Running with Believers. It's not Running with Believers, it's Rambling with Believers. We thought that all the best crack happens off mic, so why not do a podcast about that? I'm joined again by my good friends, and it is Shaun to my right.
Hello there.
And Mr. Moonpie to my left.
Hello.
So we might as well tell you what this caper's all about, like, because obviously you'll be in wonder, thinking there, where's the usual songs and where's the intro? But we've got a special intro coming by our good friend Grim, but he hasn't had the chance to get it knocked out yet. So
we're going to get that sorted in post-production.
We are. This sounds like a lot of work for me, like.
Well, I was thinking I wouldn't mind giving it a gun, you know. Like,
well, it's a piece of piss, to be honest. Like, you just jump on Audacity and just chuck it in there and just chop it. It's, you know what it is. You feel like you're a proper like editor and that when you're doing it.
Well,
just edit the show.
We could both give it a gun and then you could merge the two or something. Because we might have different styles and that, might we? So.
There's little effects and that you can use and all kinds, like, so.
Well, we heard the scratch there.
You just getting messy. I can see you two breaking off here. And like
separate pods.
I'm going to have to decide who to go with.
Be like custody.
I'll have on Tuesdays and Thursdays and a Sunday. It's my time for Shaun.
Shaun, come on mine and we'll get pizza on Sunday.
Do you want to come to mine for tea?
Moonpie, you come down in your flash car, take them out. I've got my bloody shipmobile out there. It is stinking of horse shit, like I've been up shoveling shit.
Well, I didn't want to say anything, like,
yeah,
but I was expecting.
It does stink, doesn't it?
I was expecting the McDonald's because he says, "Oh, I've got to go to the McDonald's," so I jumped in the car thinking, he's walked up 20 minutes late. Where's my double cheeseburger at? And all there was a load of horse shit.
Happy dung meal, aye.
But we're going to tell you what's coming up on this mad cape that we're indulging ourselves in, and used to. Like I said at the intro, like we all the best laughs are happening off air, don't they?
Definitely.
When the mics are down, you often hear us coming in like off a link where we're just pissing ourselves laughing. So we thought we'd let you have a bit of that, like a peek behind the curtain, as I say. Like, and I've got some of the book curtains later on, but we'll get on to that.
Do we? Have we got a legal consult? Just because.
What's the crack like? Can we still like kill people off and that? Is that?
Death Watch. We still have Death Watch.
I do know by law you can slander the dead, that you can't be sued by the dead.
I think you just got to say apparently or something like.
I've heard. So I've heard.
Yeah,
that's what I've been led to have been.
Allegedly, that's the one, isn't it? Like people say that. Allegedly.
So you can't say like it's absolutely nailed on that.
Unless it is. We'll just roll with it, man.
We'll just do what we want.
We'll just shout allegedly, or we'll call it allegedly with believers, and then we'll just take it from there. So we've got a couple of stories we're going to tell you. We've been digging them up. We've actually been doing our homework. So can you believe that?
It's only been.
It's Halloween soon.
That's a good topic, actually. Not that this is one of the topics. If you watch this, Gein.
I literally read about him in the car the day. Did he have like lampshades made out of fucking nipples?
Unreal.
Claire was telling us about him. He dug up bodies and made belts and that out of nipples and
nipple
stuff.
Belts.
The first copper that went to the house that discovered it all killed himself because it was just too much. But he was the first one in fucking Ted Bundy's house as well, or something, or some other massive serial killer. He was the first copper on the scene.
But he wasn't like serial killer, was he? This fella, he just dug up graves and that, apparently.
It was his mother.
He killed a couple of people. Like,
oh, did he? I've never seen it yet.
I think he killed his brother, apparently. But in the way they had him coined, I watched it. Like, to be honest, Netflix, it's a bit of a dramatization.
Netflix is death and fucking murder, like.
There's a lot of serial killer shit going on in there. But
I love it, like.
Cells, doesn't it?
Honestly, some of the stuff they had, man. There's like a list of stuff that they found in his house, and he'd been making like skin suits out of women. So do you know Silence of the Lambs, Buffalo Bill? That's inspired by Gein when he's making the women's suit, when he's cutting like bits of women's skin off and stuff. It's wild, like.
I mean, how do you even how does that even happen?
How do you even fit it in? How have you got the time?
You're just sitting there watching Neighbours one day, having a cup, having your tea and that, and then you just think, you know what would look lovely in there? A fucking nice lampshade made of fucking bell ends.
To be honest, the way they painted up, I've never read
some
much
beef
into
curtains
Gein. And,
winter's coming, stop them drafts, we'll get the beef curtains up.
He's chucking literally
a draft excluder with a cock down.
I've seen some cock bongs, you know, that shop in Consett.
You've seen a cock bong?
You know, that little arcade in Consett that sells the bongs and that. It's not that, it looked like one of them shops, and then the caption underneath saying, "Oh, the cock bongs arrived." It was just this big massive cock in like with a little
which bit
I don't think I was in
your
mouth.
Any.
You got to set the whole lot.
You got a set of balls and all.
It's a whole thing. Like, it's a good thing. My daughter was at that Fright Night thing at is it? It's on one of the farms around here.
Down Linsford.
One of them was waving a fucking
psychopath.
One of them was waving a rubber cock at her.
Gave our...
I swear to God, there's a picture. There's just this rubber cock in the picture.
I was. Your daughter's only under
14,
isn't she? That's a bit naughty, isn't it?
I didn't see it, Moonpie. It wasn't me,
terrible.
mate.
It's terrible.
I see you sent it to your grandma, but she wasn't like.
Oh, she got a video of it.
She got a picture. I just stood there and there's a fucking person just waving a cock at her.
That's
Jesus.
odd.
It is odd. It all seemed a bit odd. She was like, oh, I didn't like to be touched, and started rubbing her back and that. And I was like, that's a bit fucking nunsy, that, like.
No, without a doubt. You need... it's like fucking 50 quid as well to get it.
Is it?
How much like pie? I was fucking hecking.
I tell you what I did. I've been a man. Been a man this weekend.
Good lad.
I built a wood store because winter's coming and that.
Winter is coming.
And
Winter
I got a log burner, but
nice.
I didn't have any. I used to just keep me in my polytunnel. This fucking middle-aged shit here, but whatever. This is the audience.
Getting there.
And it blew away. My polytunnel blew away in a storm.
R.I.P.
So I decided to build myself a shed. I just had some random bits of wood lying in the garden, like an old fence and that. And I fucking built myself a log store. It's class out. I don't know if I got any photos on here, but I knocked it. Honestly,
I want to see some videos of you in action, like knocking this thing up.
It looks fucking class out. Like considering it was just a couple of bits of wood I had lying about, and then I got me logs delivered yesterday. And like, oh man, I just feel like such an achiever,
Yeah, definitely.
I've actually thought about it and delivered. Normally I just do the thinking bit, but this time I've delivered as well.
Good man. Forever the postman.
Don't.
Because naturally I was going to call you a fucking goddamn liar after that story.
No. Look at this, man.
Like, if there's any pics, it didn't happen. Like,
here's my log store, yeah.
Did you get it? Hey, that's a manly weekend.
I've been a man.
He's been a man this weekend, Craig. Pure man strength. Like, mind and man strength. Like,
to be fair, it was Claire as well. Me and Claire built
right now
this
it's
day.
all unraveling. Here we go. The fucking Ben involved in all.
Depends if it falls down. It was Claire's work. If it stays good, it was all me. Hopefully she doesn't listen to this.
Nobody will.
Oh wait, no, just want him get in trouble.
Talked into going to this haunted house years and years ago, and it was mad, right? There was this door, and there was just people coming out this door every like 10-15 minutes or whatever it was, just terrified, like proper fucking terrified, right?
Adults and that.
Adults, kids, like couple of kids, but it was mainly like
teenagers and adults.
So like 18, 19, like 16, 17, you know what I mean?
The young'uns.
Young'uns. Them young'uns. And I'm not into all that shit now, fucking hell, no, I'm a fuck. And, but anyway, I got talking into Garen, right? I seen you then, still shit myself.
I was just trying to scare you.
So you walk through this thing, there's like this body pulsating with like blood squirting out of it, right? And there was loads of other stuff. Oh, there was somebody hid under a fucking table in a room, and they come scurrying along the floor, like,
like moving the table across.
Like, no, like fucking on the hands and knees, like fucking scurrying along, like, and you're like, ah! I was thinking, they're lucky they're not gonna get kicked in the face, like.
Nah,
anyway,
I wonder what.
Oh man, it was mad. So anyway, where this body was pulsating this blood out, right? All he hears, right? And some cunt just runs through the wall, just straight through the wall. The wall just collapses, and we just run. It was like boxes, like, and you just run. You can see the smoke coming off this fucking chainsaw, right? And
you just run. Real chainsaw?
I don't know if it had an end on or not. Or maybe it did, but it wasn't. I doubt it was a real chainsaw. That's all I'm thinking.
That's
it couldn't
dangerous in there, isn't it?
It feels it. Because it was you're just running down these little corridors left and right, just slamming into the walls and that. And then eventually you come flying out this door and everybody else is looking at you like you were always looking at them. It was mad. I was in another one as well. I think it was in Stockton. You know what it's like. You've been before,
I did one at Thorpe Park in London. Went on Halloween, and it was that type of thing. It was just like running through like a big maze type thing. People jumping out on you, but it's nowhere near as scary as that one.
This one I went to in Stockton, man. You can't read and you think, oh well, I just know it's a bloke in a mask. You know what I mean? It's just a fucking bloke in a mask.
It's a load of
There's
shite.
loads of them stood in the fucking queue. Well, I thought that. It starts getting a bit much, and you're like, oh, they're staring at me and that and all this. Anyway, we went in, and there was a couple of bits, like one of them, right, you went through like these airbags into this like a barn thing, right? And when you got in, there was just like loads of smoke and strobe lights. So it was just like fucking, and then people were just appearing in front of your face, and it was wild, dude. And then another one, it's pitch black, and you went in, right, and somebody must have been feeling the way along the corridor with their hands, you know what I mean, like that. And then what's
a goodie or a body?
Like one of us, like a punter.
A goodie.
A goodie, yeah. And And then they must have gotten to this grate, right? And the fucking light just flashed on, and there was some cunt behind the grate that he's got a hold of. Oh, this is massive. He's like, ah! And I just happened to be looking that way when it come on, and I was just watching it happen. And honestly, he was just like, ah! And ran away. And it was wild. It was. You like you see, you think, ah, it's a load of shit, man. It's just fucking people in masks, but. It was full on, like.
Did I ever tell you about that time I went to fucking a zombie filming thing?
Oh,
it was my mate's Loz's 40th birthday, and we all went to this like big industrial park. It was like gone to #1, but it was like all closed off. And
it's like riot training, isn't it?
We're going and we'll get signed in and that. And then they started like the act straight away. We're all like getting an induction and that. And then this van just screeches into the car park. Yeah. And then like the door slides open and the zombie runs out, and then they try and like pop it with like guns and that. And they were like, that starts again and that.
Well, your body just, your mind thinks it's real, man, doesn't it?
But then they split it into two groups, and like in the morning there was some people. One group was the zombies, and we were like the police or something. And then or like the army or whatever. You know, they train all us in like throwing grenades and like popping guns and stuff. And we had these police barons, and we're like whacking each other. And then before lunch, at lunch, like then we met up with the zombies.
Everyone's a suspect.
We were like have to just gun for each other, and they're trying to get us. We're just getting all them and they're filming it. So I've got a DVD. It's mental, man.
Put on me.
And then at lunchtime we swapped hour, and then we become zombies in the afternoon. And oh man,
did you have to walk slow?
Got to flip cars and that, man. Like there's cars on fire. Honestly, it was wild.
What'd you have for lunch? A bit of fucking thigh.
Go on, Ed.
I have to dig out the DVD. I've got a DVD.
There's a one in Gateshead, like a Laser Quest place, and outside of it, I think you can do like it's like thingy, but you can do the riot training with the coppers as well, can't you? And you can be the rioters. You probably put again the smack light off them, you know what I mean? But you can like train coppers and that.
You might need that these days. Everything that's going on, mightn't you?
Smacking people.
Well, no, just like if when there's riots going on, like or the police are attacking you, like.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen.
We didn't want to get into that anyway.
No, we're not.
It took you out of fucking 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm
so
sure
keep off all of that.
This is only 10 minutes.
Fucking coppers hitting you with
Whoa,
sticks.
Pigs.
There's more life in them there than I've seen in all the bloody 80 shows we put on.
I just wanted to be heard, that was all.
You heard, Pie, didn't you? Worry about that, son. You've got a platform. Anyway, well, that's enough of wherever we started that conversation. I don't know where that started off, but we've ended up here.
Aye.
What's your first little bit you bring to the table, Shaun?
I thought, as soon as I read this, I thought of you.
Who, me?
You. Because, like, you remember that time that night we were out down the Middlesbrough Teesside? The Empire? And honestly, God, like, if you... He looked like he was the victim of the plague, Craigie. He just never stopped moving from the moment we got in there. He was just shaking, rattling, rolling.
Oh, I went to a rave down in Milton Keynes last year, and I danced 20-odd mile. I went to a rave this Saturday, gone, and I put my dancing app on. My dancing app means I can't stop dancing when it's on. I feel like I'm talking.
What did you do? Track your dancing?
Tracks your dancing.
Does it? Did you get a score, or does it just give you
tells you how
calories?
many calories you burn? How many calories did I burn in? I went there at 10 and I left at 2.
Where is it? Like in your pocket, or do you wear like a wrist?
It's in my pocket. How many calories do you think I burnt in the 4 hours?
800.
Over 1,000.
Higher.
Really?
2,000.
Slightly higher.
2001.
2,300 and something.
That's a day's calories, isn't it? Or more than a day's calories?
Yeah, man, I got a whack all the time with the dog and fucking.
How many hours was that? 10 till 2? 4 hours?
Aye, wasn't loads.
And how long were you in the Empire?
It was Gabba.
We were in the Empire for about 6 or 7, weren't we?
Aye, oh mate, honestly, I'll back 'em up, like.
Aye.
Well, if you do a marathon, that's like 4 hours, isn't it? Like, and if you're just on your feet for them 4 hours bouncing about, you've basically done
when the heart goes on, I kind of help myself. Anyway, what were you saying?
So back in 1518, apparently there's like records of a plague that hit this township, and I was thinking to myself, who the fuck is like been walking down the lane and clocked eyes on this? So they reckon there was like 50 to 400 people just set about dancing for like a period of weeks, non-stop, no music, you know what I mean, just popping away for weeks.
Is it like the dancing priest off Father Ted?
Yeah.
He's gone for it.
All day, all night. So they reckon there was like, well, there was reports of like 15 deaths a day, unconfirmed. I mean, it was a long time ago.
Chronic dancing.
Aye, basically just
dancing to exhaustion. Aye.
Yeah, they reckon there was a lady called Lady Trafea who was allegedly allegedly the first dancer. Don't want to get sued or anything.
I think she must be dead.
I
She
well, I
has to
wouldn't
be
slander
dead.
her, can't I?
Aye.
She was a shit dancer,
Speaking
apparently.
of the dead.
That's on here and all. But they reckon like Florence and Machine have released a tune inspired by it called Choreomania.
So
from
how did the
album.
first one start then? Like, do you know?
Hang on, I've got it.
So, well, this is it. So
Right.
I'll just kind of finish on the fact that they reckon the report suggested it could have been stress-induced manic episodes, which seems a bit of a stretch, that 50 to 400 people would just suddenly have a manic episode unless they've been something through, like something stressful altogether. But this is more likely, and this is the one I can remember watching.
Aliens.
Like, no, well, that would that would be something that would sting everyone to the core, like, you know what I mean. But this one I would say was more likely. So they reckon that obviously the big like bread was a massive part of the diet, and on wheat grows ergot.
Yeah.
So if your wheat is kind of
it's in the right conditions, isn't it? It's like if
yeah.
it goes moist and warm.
So it's a mold that
Are we
grows on.
talking magic bread here?
We're talking LSD bread, basically. So the ergot like can have LSD like effects, and I don't think this was Brian Marescu on Joe Rogan. He was on with Graham Hancock. He got on about ergot and how they found it on a lot of cups, and they've done tests on old like bits of bowls and stuff from back in the day, and it's all like riddled with ergot. So they reckon like.
But do you know what else Ergot's responsible for?
What's that?
The Salem witch trials.
Oh,
They
right.
reckon that the witchy behaviour was some ergot was growing on the grain in the like the stores for winter, and the towns at it, and then the towns are being tripping, and that's why they thought some of them were witches.
Absolutely.
But that thing about the dancing thing you want about, it goes way back further. I've done some research. 'Cause you said you were looking at it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's mad because it had popped into my thing just a couple of days before.
It was the dancing that made us think of you, not the LSD.
Non-stop dancing. And well, it goes back to like fucking, where's it at here? It's something like the guns back like 7th century was one of the earliest ones.
What recorded?
Incidents of it. And it's also
of what dancing?
the uncontrolled dancing, and some of it you're under-egging it, mate. Like
Well,
some of them.
bread's been around for
Well,
forever, hasn't it?
some of the
Like
occurrence-
since
there was groups
the
of
dawn
people
of
that used to travel
civilization.
around and do it. So they reckon it was never. It was usually people that weren't from
Travelling
that village,
tripmen.
traveling dancers.
Really?
Traveling, and then people would go and watch them in that. And they'd end up like there'd be extra people coming in, and then like more people would see them and join in, and it would like
Did they dance to music
self-perpetuate.
or just like
Well, people would come and start playing music, but at first they didn't. But you want to hear some quirky
get
facts?
the
though?
loots out?
Listen to this, right? Dancers could not stand the colour red, and they could not stand pointed shoes.
I hate pointed shoes. Like.
Vath alone, or somebody who notes that music was often played with participants dancing and believing that it was an effective remedy. So they thought music was a remedy to stop them dancing, so it was counterproductive. And as more people joined in, so it just meant more
Obviously.
people joined in.
I wonder where the pointed shoes. I mean, if they're all off the pickle, maybe it's pointed
Dangerous,
shoes.
they could like
you didn't want to get
take
one in
someone's
the
eye out, couldn't they?
That's it.
Some of them were unconscious. They looked like some of them broke the ribs and everything, man, and died because of it and stuff. Because they were just, they're like they were saying here that like there was just no behind the eyes. They were just in like a trance dancing away.
Definitely off
Up
the
to
lips.
10,000 people would appear and dance for hours, days, and weeks, and even months.
Aye, that's crazy. Like,
It's absolutely mad.
but
There's
imagine just being like somebody. I don't know if they had posties in them days, but just like trekking down the lane and that, and then just like seeing all these people. Just
To be fair though, you could see how they would like a lot of them would just join in. Like they would think, "Oh, what's going on here? I'll join in that." You know what I
To
mean?
be
And
fair
then
though,
they
like,
you're nervous, that man. Fucking 50 to 400 people. You'd have no choice. You'd have no choice.
When I was working for MIS and that, we used to have to go round some estates in Middlesbrough. Like I would drive down the street and it'd be just, if it's especially on a sunny day, and there'd just be people out there just loving it, getting wrecked and that. Like, so you know, it's still happening now. Like,
breaking bread.
I got chased by down past MIS once. Do you remember?
Cheers.
I remember. It might have been Galaxy or Century. Was one called Century? One of the
a
radio
radio
shows.
station.
They had this like thing, and you had to like find him ooting about when he was ooting about in the like the northeast area. And somebody that Joe worked with was on the phone outside, and I went running past with me big long hair and a daft bloody, looking like me. And then she was like, "Yeah, that's that bloke." She started chasing us doing the street, thinking I was the fucking money man from Century, trying to get the money.
She can't be in for a shock.
What the hell? So we're chasing me,
I'm
yeah.
fucking skinned.
I've got now. That's why I'm off during the day. I'm on the door.
Have you seen that 28 months or years later?
There's another
You
one
were talking
coming out
about
in
zombies
December.
before and that, and they like the dancers looking a bit like zombies and stuff. And I loved that film. I thought it was good.
It's really good.
It's
There's
It's
another
mad because
one.
it's like
two-parter.
Holy Island, isn't
It's a
it?
three-parter.
is it?
Aye,
But
it's
There's one coming out in December,
so
isn't there?
28 weeks. It's going to be 28 weeks since that was released. So it's going to be out on January the.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's all linked.
Clever.
Yeah.
It
It's
is
funny
good.
the way they make Holy Island look, isn't it? Like, because it's
Nah.
filmed on there, and then you come across, and it does not look like that when you come across that causeway. Like,
Somebody was like, that's such and such on Reddit, and I was thinking it's just not like it's fucking Holy Island that like.
Aye.
but that's what it's like meant to be, isn't it? I think I don't know if they did actually film it there, but
And they must have surely. They got.
you would
They
think
probably
so.
filmed a bit on the island, but
It's English film, innit? So
Aye.
it's
They're all good,
Danny
like-
Boyle in it.
They've gone back all the way, haven't they?
I didn't care much for the third one,
I
but the
watched
first two were good.
that first one,
Oh.
the very first one I
Well, the one
watched,
that's just
man.
come out, you didn't like.
No, I like that one.
Oh, the
There's
one. The one.
28 days, weeks.
Like the first one's still the best. Like I watched that
Well
like
done, innit?
one after being out one night, come back, and it was so scary, man. Like, oh god.
You ever seen World War Z?
Nah,
That's
I
got to be
don't
one of the
think
most
so.
intense starts to film I've ever seen in my life. Like,
Aye, it's wild that one.
honestly, it's crazy. Like,
That's why you didn't want like fast zombies. You want them Walking Dead ones that are just like, look like they've got like polio and they're chasing you and that. Like,
I don't think I'd fancy any zombies.
I swear to God, my heart, I thought I was going to pop up my chest, man, because it's so intense the beginning, isn't it? You know, they
Aye.
get chased and it's pulling the helicopters doing it. After about 20 minutes, I'm sitting there sweating, thinking, bloody hell, that was the maddest start of a film I've ever seen. Like,
yeah. It was 20. It was the second one I was on, about 28 weeks. It's a bit shite.
So I think
But,
the third one's
That
the
one's
biggest
like
one,
it's
The
got a bit
Americans,
Americanized.
aye.
Like,
It was good to a
honestly.
point, but then it just got a bit much. But I'm looking forward to the new one. I'm
I
looking
like
forward to
all the like the first one I loved. Everyone in between I haven't really liked, but then the one I just watched last weekend, it's
So-
class. Like,
So Cillian Murphy's coming back into this one,
Oh, is he?
and then he's in the third one. Like I think you'll get a glimpse of him in this one, and then in the third one he's like
Little
the main
tease.
character.
Because everybody thought he was a zombie, didn't they?
Yes.
oh no, was there not a rumor that he like what did play like a zombie, like acted as a
I
zombie?
think people just thought it, they'd seen that. I think he said he's going to be in
Allegedly.
it. So that was to be the
Yeah,
second,
yeah.
third one. And then people's assumed that zombie popping up was him. Because it looks like him, doesn't it? It does look like him, like.
Oh, definitely. Aye.
He's some boy, him, like. He's a
Oh,
nice
he's class.
fella, him, like.
Aye.
I like him a lot, like.
He does some good TV programs and that. and
Well, he
films
does.
and
He
that,
does
doesn't
good stuff outside of telly as well, like.
He does a
Quite a nice
Radio
bloke,
6
like.
show.
Does he?
Does
Of
he?
course he does.
But
What
he
type
play-
of
it's like-
beats?
Like really odd, like obscure stuff.
Oh, does
Like
he?
so, some of the stuff's absolutely amazing. A lot of it is hard
Nice.
listen. Like
well, that's
he
Radio
does like
6.
residency, so it's not on all the time. It's like once a year he'll come on, do like 6 weeks stint or something like that.
Oh,
But it's I mean his voice is pretty soothing in it. So like even if the tunes are crap,
But I bet there's a bit like Kerrish Matthews show. I bet it's a bit like that.
aye, that type of thing. Like sort
I thought it
of
might be.
all different styles and like but everything.
Which is a
really.
good thing. But I suppose it can go too wild with the content.
Well, I used to put 6 music on in the office sometimes when I used to work in the office, and it would get after 2 days. Somebody would be like, I'm turning that off, like it's fucking too
Aye.
much, like, and I can see why.
Like too much of anything's too much, you know.
I know, but you can listen to certain radio stations all the time, but fucking Radio 6
Can you
gets a
though?
bit
I
much.
mean,
Oh, I can,
aye.
Well, I used to.
What-
To be
what-
fair, I don't anymore. like.
what radio shows do you listen? Would you listen to all the time?
Well,
like
I used
Capital.
to. I tell you what, fuck Capital. Fucking
Oh,
hell,
yeah.
shut your eyes better than that. I tell you, I used to love it. And the reason I do radio shows really is because Mark and Lord used to fucking love
Yeah.
Mark and
Aye,
Lord.
aye,
So
aye.
funny, so fucking funny. Chris Miles used to be good as well. Joe Wiley was
So
class.
was that Radio 1?
Radio 1, I used to listen to Radio 1. Now, well, it's not feeling
Did you listen to that podcast the other day, the preview for the Sunderland Man U game, and it had the fellow out Phoenix
I
Knights.
did, aye,
I
it
was
was
class
Kenny, aye.
listening to that.
He just got into Phoenix Knights by just like. Did he get made redundant? or
I got
something?
made redundant,
Aye,
I think,
got
and
on
then
try and
he.
become a comedian, and then he was just on the Manchester scene, and they were like auditioning for people. So he's just like, yeah, can I?
He went and
fucking
asked Peter Kay
audition?
could have an audition because everyone else had an audition.
Aye. Dave
The
Spade.
one with the
fucking-
tiger face. You know the one
Oh,
that's.
right, yeah.
What's he called? Young
Young Kenny.
Young Kenny.
Young
Aye.
Kenny, aye.
Oh, I fucking love that. We used to ring somebody up. My mate used to talk loads of shit, like loads of shit. So we used to ring him up in the middle of the night and call him Kenny Dagley Senior, you know, Kenny Dagley Senior. And we used to ring up like, Kenny, you got that paint? He used to get fucking mad.
Oh, it was
I'm
tremendous.
gonna watch them again now. The Phoenix, and I've listened to that podcast. Made us think, oh, how
Well, I
great
watch
of an
them every
episode
every
series
2 or
is.
3 years. I put them on because it's funny as fuck. Like
Yeah.
some of the bits in it, you're just like, way, aye, man. It's like I like the continuation of the jokes all the way through it, and I'd like. It's class, like.
I was singing
uh,
"Wind Beneath My Wheels" the other day. I think yesterday I was potting around. I was singing "You Are Wind."
When you get
Beneath
stuck on
My
the thing, you're like,
Wheels."
oh, you must have shit yourself. He's like, you said you wouldn't say no.
Oh, she's screwing him over as well, isn't she? She's
Aye,
working on
she's
for the DFS.
She's the pit wife, wasn't she?
Aye.
She's dodgy pit wife, even when he's up to knee good and that.
Fucking Keith Lord, man. Keith Lord with the dogs.
The dogs. He's got the sketchboard. He's got the sketchboard in the trailer. He's like, he's doing a drug there.
Then they have to put the disclaimer on, don't they, on the DVD, because there's like there's a fire bloke he called Keith Summit. He'd be called Keith Lord, and they're like, this is no name, that was just pure joking.
Like
so I've got the DVDs. I mean, I'd probably still go. I don't know how I would ever play them, but
they play on PlayStation.
But they got like the outtakes and that, and like
that's class. Why I was, because he's on about them, innit?
They'll all be on YouTube now.
That's exactly what I thought. I just never got around to doing this. I'm glad you've mentioned it, because I forgot all about it.
And like people narrating over the scene, like Peter Kay, like describe, like sort of directing it and stuff.
I bet it was hard as fuck to do, like, because it's just mad, like. I love it. I think it's fucking great.
Yeah, tremendous.
It's I think sometimes though, like same as Father Ted is like.
I've never seen Father Ted.
Honestly, it's one of the best TV programs in the world. Like,
I'm still watching a couple of them, and I watched 3 or 4.
There's only 2 seasons.
Is there?
No, I think there's like 4. I think.
That's
what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say about them TV shows. Like when they're limited, they're great because they don't like drag them out. You know, you just appreciate what you've got. Now, like Phoenix Nights was only 2 series. I'm sure Father Ted was 4 series, but they just like. You know, that's it, and they're just perfect.
Well, they're not that long either, that's the other thing.
20, 30 minutes, 25 minutes.
It's a bit like Sunny in Philadelphia, isn't it?
Of Father Ted.
3, meet in the middle, aye. That's what I like about Sunny in Philadelphia, like 20 to 23 minutes and you're done. Like
you just smash them out, can't you?
Unbelievable. Have you seen some of the outtakes on YouTube from them?
No, I need to watch them.
Man, honestly, fucking brilliant. I've seen a couple before, man. And you're just like, I don't know how they hold it together. Because they'll try and get one scene done, but it'll take like a minute and a half, and they're like laughing, and then they're just like right, and they just go stone faced, right, and then and
it's
there's
just
one
like
before about Charlie, who's like, and you want to get all that hot cream up in you, you want to bring all that hot cream to the surface, and Mac is just killing himself, and then he just stops and he's like right, this time, and then he goes again, he's like, get all that hot cream boiling up. he's just
like Charlie's again, one leg.
I mean, we've had a few incidents like that here though, where we've been laughing off me, like barely laughing, and then we're like, right. Short tracks, trying to speak again. You like have to pull it together. We normally get there, but something.
There's a missing there. There's a secret show, isn't there? On SoundCloud that you can get a cheeky link to if you ask us rightly, like. And,
if you ask us rightly,
in the right way, you've got to tickle it like a light bulb, don't you, guys? You've got to ask us the right way, and we might give you the fucking link to that one, and you hear what guns on off mic.
Should be forbidden.
20 minutes. Had to chop out of that one. 20 minutes.
That was a wild one.
It was wild. Brilliant.
Was that a Halloween one?
Was Halloween? Aye.
I did have
must have been the year before last, was it?
Aye.
I did have a question in my list of questions. Like, what was the like one running with believers moment that kind of stands out here? But I think there's probably been that many that it's just like.
Even like every show, like I come back and I obviously have to edit the show and that, like, and I listen to all the speech bits every time.
Yeah.
And some of them, man, I fucking piss myself laughing. I'm just literally laughing at myself. Like happened 2 days ago, and I was sitting pissing myself laughing at it. Some of them have been brilliant. Like
some of the crack, like some of the difficulty we used to have setting up years ago, and like remember we did shows with echoes on, and it used to take like 2 hours to get set up, and then we'd be like, right, it's time to go home now.
I didn't know that, like, and you think it's the same every week. But that little box we had used to be a bastard, didn't it? It was never fucking work.
I mean, if you remember, we started in your living room on a
coffee, like a dining room table.
A table that couldn't even you barely squeeze everything on, and it was just me and you huddled around this little table.
Aye. And I would say the relaunch was probably after COVID, wasn't it? When we were sitting in my garden.
Oh, that was amazing that day.
There's a picture of that.
It's my screensaver on. I've got it on the computer or something.
That was a beautiful day.
I think that was like.
Who's got the cowboy hat on?
Me, I think.
No, yeah.
There was a little boat. We had a little boat in your garden as well, didn't we?
A little boat.
There was a little boat, like a little dinghy.
Can't remember.
Oh, maybe it's like Cookie's dinghy.
Did P turn up or not? Kev turned up.
That's P in the
Kev did.
That's P in the corner.
Oh God, let's not talk about that. We'll get tucked straight off there. Little Pippin Pip sock. I've got a couple of stories for you. I've been looking around the internet and that, and I come across this thing, and it was
the World Wide Web.
What?
It's mad that they decided to call it that at the beginning, isn't it? Like,
it is what it says, isn't it? The World Wide Web.
I don't know about the web. The web feels like.
Well, it's because it's all connecting, isn't it? That's why it's a web, isn't it? It's mad when you get told there's little things in there, little techniques you can use, like you don't have to put www dot in. You're just like, really? I've been doing that for 20 years.
I mean, the kind of how far it's come over the years is just crazy.
Well,
really,
I've got an email address which is youngie199, and that's because it was in 1997 or 8 when I set it up.
I mean, that would have been like taking your plug out the wall and plugging you plug out your phone into your computer crack.
It's like really difficult to do.
The more
even setting it up was hard work.
Did you have that type of internet?
Yeah, aye.
I remember when I first got put into schools. You'll have had bloody, and I was just going to look on how old we are here, like. But I remember like BBC computers and floppy disks and everything. Me man,
green with the green screen and that. And
my lass learned on fucking word processors. So even pre-fucking computers.
So that was a typewriter.
A post typewriter, pre-fucking computer. That's the sign language.
No, honestly, like within the past 20 years, I mean, Moonpie was just on about like you can put a transcript into the internet now and it can make a cartoon for you. You know what I mean?
Unbelievable. Hey, do you want to know something about that AI? Fucking the new data center that like OpenAI is building, right? It's gonna take more power to run than New York City.
Wow.
Like fucking I don't know about building them nuclear reactors, not for them. So
that's safe enough.
It all seems like
I've seen a thing about nuclear reactors where they've coming up with like instead of building
mini
just
ones.
a massive thing, they can build these modular ones and they're tiny. They're like the size of like smaller than a shipping container, but it like you can stack them all together, which seems to make loads more sense, doesn't it? You know, but the UK is like where they're building one down in Devon somewhere, and it's like cost. You know, it's same as the trains and on it. Like got 20 years hour the cost and that. Just get these little shoebox ones. That's what they need to be
doing.
They're not necessarily bad tech though, is it? Nuclear, it's the problem with the waste of it. That's your issue. Like it's like fucking hard to get rid of. I remember they buried some in Scarborough, like in the fucking coast, and then erosion started to wash it away, and that to fucking dig the cunt up and take it somewhere else. And it's like, I
did a job in.
What I mean, like it's not safe stuff. Like
no. Well,
I did a job in.
The process is like in a ish. Ask them in Japan, like
till you get a leak. Well, that's it.
There was a job I was working on when I was living in London, but I got sent to Jersey, and the fucking Jersey government had buried loads of put loads of asbestos waste in shipping containers and just piled them up on this tip. But then they decided to build an energy from waste centre there, and all these shipping containers full of asbestos waste were like just in the blast zone. If this incinerator ever exploded or anything, it would just blast like the whole island with asbestos fucking waste. So our job
for your Jersey Royals that
there's some funny looking tatties.
It's spiky. Right, we had an hour and like sort it out. And,
so what you do? Just tell them how to get rid of it. Like
we move it all, but like we had to assess it because it was all like eroded shipping containers, and I'd been there for like years and years. They just built it up over the years.
I'll be retired before that needs dealt with.
I had a great time in Jersey. Like it was, I had a car and I was over there. So when you were there in off season,
is it a tax haven?
Aye.
Is Jersey the one at the bottom or the one at the side?
It's near France at the bottom. But I had a car. I was out there for like 3 weeks or so. I had a car, and then when I was there in off season, it was dead cheap. So like over the winter, and I had this apartment. It's like a lush, like dead modern apartment overlooking Jersey, and that had a sports centre with a swimming pool and a gym and all that. And then when it was the summertime and all the prices went through the roof, I had this proper shit B&B. Like the company were like, "Now we're not paying them prices." Like
getting that bedroom upstairs in somebody's loft.
Now your place,
Ed's coming to pick your bones for a fucking settee.
Me and Claire nearly got trapped. It was like Holy Island. We nearly got trapped on some island when I walked over, and then like starts lapping on. We're like, "Fuck, that's coming in quick there, isn't it?" And then we get halfway across. I think, "Fuck," and we just had to sprint back to the island, like to the mainland, back to the mainland.
By the time you got back?
No, but like within a minute or two, we would have been fucked. Like,
it's not something you can fuck about with.
Oh nah,
you see them on the causeway.
It was night time and all, and it was like, oh nah.
That's what the things you think. Oh, I won't get myself in a bit of trouble here, eh?
Like a moth, and I was just like, I seen a lighthouse, and I walk over there in the middle of the night. What could go wrong? The tide's coming in.
I got wet feet. Run, you cunt. Class. Well, anyway, I don't know how we got onto that again, but hey, well, that's the way it's going to flow, I think. Like, and I'm quite happy with that. But I was looking for some funny stories and I come across 10 bizarre music events in history. So do you want a couple?
Oh, then.
Right. At first, I had to Google 3 or 4 of these because I thought this is taking the piss out of me. It's fucking a parody, but it's not. Like, so "Fight for Your Right" by the Beastie Boys was a misunderstood joke. So it was blatantly taking the piss out of people, but people took it unironically and just took it as a face value. Like, yeah, let's fight for the right, and then it become the biggest fucking hit.
Was it the first hit? I think it was the first.
What was it? "Fight for Your Right to Party" by Beastie Boys.
I've got that T-shirt on.
Anyway.
Give our.
This t-shirt I'm wearing right now. This t-shirt I'm wearing right now. I just whipped me top off
I know.
for those that
For
on.
the boys.
He's done that
And
before.
this t-shirt, stewardess leader, physical, whatever. Can you hear us on there?
I can.
It's off. That's what the Beastie Boys wear on the video to fight for your right for your party.
Oh, wow.
That's class.
What's the chances of that? I've got about 10 t-shirts. In 7 days.
Class. I've got another one for you. You know the Knock Your Ringtone? They're all like. Is that what it was?
The him off. What was the big
he's on that podcast. I listen to the Upshot sometimes.
Dom Jolly.
Dom Jolly. He
Damn.
does.
All right.
He does what's called. Then he
Damn.
just travels to my places now, doesn't he?
Oh,
Yeah. Well, that song. How far back do you think that song dates?
Oh, I reckon 1600s.
Oh, fucking hell! It's not that far. I didn't think it was music then, was he?
Way aye, man. J.S. Bach.
Yeah, then people were dancing to it, weren't they?
I was going to say they were on it.
No, it's not quite that far. 1833. It's linked back to a bit of music
Fucking
from
hell,
1833.
What is it, William Tell?
No, it's called Grand Vals or something.
Right.
Frederick Chopin.
Oh, did you?
right.
You know that Jamaican rhythm that. No, is it? You know that?
Aye, off Prince Fatty, is it? Prince
No,
Fatty?
is it what like Way in My Brain? That
Oh,
one.
Little Wayne is not.
I don't know who it
It's
is.
Wayne Summit.
But that rhythm there was like built by Casio in like the 70s or something. Like
Was
they,
like one of the testers.
I was
one
one
of
of the
the demos.
presets. One of the presets, and
Aye.
it was a Japanese woman that come up with that thing, and then the reggae world like heard it and then took it and made it their own.
Wow.
So the original loads of like reggae songs comes from a Japanese woman.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the video of David Byrne when he's got the he's got like a Korg or an old like thingy, and basically one of his biggest hits, I can't remember which one it is just a preset. It's just a preset button on that. You'll recognise it like it's
mad as
like
hell, innit?
Clint Eastwood or something like that, and it's a diddly-doo. And he's just like presses this button, and there's a guy interviewing, and he's just like, "Is that not?" And he's just like, "Yeah." He's like,
As in this me. As in.
he does one of them like
Winks at him like.
I seen this meme, and it's like this bloke, and he's like, there's like a sounds bar thing, like a what do you call it? Wavelength, and it's like, "You changed my life," like shouting at the wavelength, like it's a drum break for like wave music and that, you know, like break beats. And then the drum beat's just like, I'm just a like fucking one chord fucking drum thing from 1970 something, because somebody just found like a little loop and made it into the arm and break, you know, the arm and break.
Yeah.
And it's just, I'm just like a break loop, you know what I mean? And somebody's like, "You've changed my life."
But it started off so much dance music, didn't it?
Aye,
All that.
like drum and bass, jungle, like even rave and that wouldn't have had out of that, because you wonder why it's got the, you know what I mean? No, and I totally revolutionised it. He never got paid, did he? Until like
No, I never did.
like 2 years ago. Or did
No,
his estate get
I
anything
played
for
it.
that?
I played it on the show. He ended up homeless, and
Did his estate not get the money? Like,
I think maybe
like
there's
couple of
like
years ago or
there's
something?
legal cases going on. But you know what? They've got the lawyers, man. They all these rich people.
Because they've got all the money off their arm and break. I've got another bit of music, little trivia for you. if you want
tidbit.
it. Little tidbit, that's exactly what it is. This is Tidbit Corner.
Is that a picture of you on
No, but it
YouTube
does
video?
look like it's like. Look at him, got the taste
Either
of
that or
it.
Rolf
Was he
Harris.
wild? Was he unkempt?
Yes. Honestly, it's like a mirror image here.
You know the song "You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet"? You ain't seen nothing yet, baby, baby.
Yeah.
Well, that was never meant to be. That was never meant to be released. So it was recorded as like a piss take. Fucking somebody called Randy Bachman, his brother, Gory, what a fucking name, Gory Bachman. Gory Bachman. He had a stutter, and there was like a piss take out of him, and then they heard it. And somebody liked it, and the record company's like, "We're going to release that." And he's like, "No, you can't release that, man. It's taking the piss out of me, brother." You know what I mean? So they tried to record it without the stutter, but they didn't like it. So it's just the original, and that's when it became the #1 worldwide hit.
Oh, that's crackers, that.
Aye,
It's
innit?
mad, isn't it?
Oh, and this one's my favourite. This one. So, how many murders do you reckon are linked to "My Way," the song?
I did
I
it
did
my
way.
way.
What do you mean murdered linked to it? Like-
Well, there's been. So
Well, was he not like?
Was he in the Marvel
no,
Act?
you're thinking too
links.
outside the box there.
Oh,
So
right,
the song
right.
itself, it's been banned in the Philippines, right? Because fucking people were singing it in clubs and like the thingy club, and it ended up in deadly fights with at least 12 people being killed because of it in 10 years between 2002 and 2012.
Wow.
Why were they? Why were they fighting?
I know why they're so held up about my.
Normally you just like embrace each other and be
Well,
like.
I've heard a few songs murdered at karaoke, like, but never me personally.
I can imagine.
I don't know. I just says that
that's an odd one. Like
nobody knows if it was an aggressive interpretation.
I wonder if it was just like kind of like I did it my way, and then someone turns around and like, no, my way, and then he's like, no, fucking what?
Then maybe it's like, was there a Gabba remix that they played? Maybe.
Yeah. That Gabba's a friendly music, mate. It might look aggressive, but there's nothing aggressive about it. Like,
I don't know. Like even the name is just like Gabba.
It means fucking.
It's all aggressive.
It was used as an insult, but it was like when the like the N word for black people. Like it was repurposed by them. It was like directed at them by like the house people in Holland.
Really? Aye.
Gabba means like dirty something else. I don't know. They mean something like
your little Gabba.
Your little Gabba. So they just took it on and said, I fucking love the name Gabba. It's mine. I love it, mate. It's no better than a good Gabba fist. Shaking the mood. Love it. I'm going to do it at Doncaster in November, like, for a big old Gabba session.
Good stuff.
Kind of fucking weird.
I'll let you go on your own.
Well, I've got another couple of people, but that's about it. Like, and then my last one, like I say, I thought these were taking the piss. Like, Roy Orbison, is he known as blind?
No.
Well, was no means blind, but I don't know why it's saying that. And if he wasn't known as blind, I don't know why it's he wasn't.
No, they're just known as
Did he wear big daft glasses?
Yes, he did.
Right. They were used as a prop one day, and somebody said, "Oh, they like that," and then he ended up keeping them. But I think it must have led people to believe he was blind.
He used to wear like big black shades and that.
Like the blind would wear.
Like the blind would wear. Right. He was class, Roy Orbison. Good documentary on him. Quite a sad documentary. Like he had a tough life.
You know what it is? Most of them did, though, didn't they?
One of his shows, one of his songs.
I played a couple of Roy Orbison tracks before, but like I say, I watched this documentary, and by the end of it, I was in tears. It's horrible. Like he lost like his family in a house fire and shit, and just how he managed to power on as well. Though it was like fucking like
some people do, you know. Some people crumble, but some fucking manage. Like I suppose you've got to, didn't you, sink or swim really. Like
aye. It's but I didn't know that. So it was more of a gimmick than a.
You've just been googling men that look like you.
No,
it's got another one here.
Is this another shaggy unkempt bloke?
Yeah, fucking Jim Morrison. This one. I'll take that.
I mean, it does. He got the beard and he got the hair.
I think I might.
AI me onto Jim Morrison's body.
It's mugshots. It's 10 famous mugshots that I've come across as well. Like some of them look kind of cool. David Bowie looks like literally from another fucking country.
What was that for? Marijuana possession.
Some of them was shit and some wasn't. Jim Morrison, what do you think he got arrested for?
Did he not get his dick out on stage?
He got high indecency and public obscenities. Tell the bloke to eat him. Got his dick out on stage. That's what you want.
He did.
He was fond of that one. He waving his fucking snake about like.
I
mean, you wouldn't get away with that nowadays.
The Ergot will do that to you, like.
Whiskey go Ergot cockers. Yeah. It's a natural progression. Not Jim Morrison, bloody Axl Rose got locked up for threatening a security guard, that shit. Sid Vicious, he got locked up for something proper him, like he fucking murdered his girlfriend, like, so he wasn't fucking about, like.
That film's meant to be good with
the documentaries.
Gary Oldman plays him.
Oh, does he?
Aye.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, there's a series as well, isn't
Sid
there?
and Nancy, I think it's called.
Aye. I think I've heard of that actually. There's a series that's really good.
And this is a mad one. He done a cover of My.
Did he? There we go. Brings it right back to the top.
Okay, now
from the fucking top, boys.
God. From the top.
David Bowie. Look at David Bowie on there, mate. He looks fucking wild, doesn't he?
You didn't look like him.
No, I didn't look like
him. You've got a bit of the Bowie eye thing going on.
You do have
a. Coloured eyes. Aye.
What's that called?
Cock-eyed? No.
I know there is a name for it. I can't remember what it is.
The amount of people that say to me, "Oh, it's great when I get this look," you know. I could name people for fucking 10 minutes or fucking 10 years, right? And they'll just the headlight be curl. Oh, whoops, sorry, lipped me, mate. There, the headlight be curls down, like down in the look, in the focus, and like, have you got two different coloured eyes? And I go, aye. I'm like, and they're looking at me as if I've done some kind of prank on them, as if like I fucking haven't told them or something. And I'm just like, it's been like
you've been looking at us for 10 years.
Honestly, you wouldn't believe it, man.
I don't think I noticed it. I think someone told me.
People don't.
I don't think I would notice.
I had it down the market.
I couldn't even tell you what colour
down the fish queue.
Couldn't even tell you what colour the armies are. Blue and green, I'll have a guess at because that's
brown.
two.
I think there's a look. No, they both look blue for me. Like,
well, they are different.
Greeny one's greeny, is it?
Greeny eye. Greeny eye.
Fancies.
Well, that's what I've switched it up when it depends on what personality I'm feeling that day. You know what I mean?
That's it, like.
Feeling blue-eyed boy today.
That photo of just I can see your screen from here. Mick Jagger, he looks like
fucking
a serial killer or
Aye,
something, or like a
didn't he?
mugshot.
What do you call him, that,
He's a
um,
mugshot, isn't it?
Mary Hindley and the other cunt. What's he called?
Yeah. Is it Ian
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 Brady,
Ian
aye.
Brady, that's it.
Yeah, fucking hell, that's mad as out. We've got, we've named one of our neighbours that just yesterday, like.
It's all linked.
Because
She's digging and he's gone, lad.
No, where he drives his
It's
car,
all
right? He
linked.
drives his black car and he sneaks around in that. And he's
Sneaks
got.
out, and how are you defining
Does he
sneaking?
listen?
Well, he just like, I don't know, I just look suspicious when he drives around. But
It's not
anyway,
sneaking,
he's
is
got
it?
long hair and he's had his hair braided. And me and Claire were like, we've got names of everyone else in that in the street, but he hasn't got a name. And I was like, fucking Ian Brady, like.
Serial
Aye,
killer
why
all
not?
day. When it comes to you, like.
Aye.
I hope not.
Look at him like that.
No, he's got them like braids like tight to his head.
Oh,
like,
is he like
aye.
crows or something they're called them? or
Cornrows.
something?
Cornrows.
Aye, we got
So
them.
that's why he's called Ian Brady. He's not like he's not
braids.
giving off vibes of.
Well,
Isn't it?
no, like, it's the combined factor,
Oh, right.
like, but also the fact he's got
Does he
braids.
do
So he's a
midnight
shifty
digging like?
cunt
Is that
with
his crack
braids.
like?
I don't know, but it just looks suspicious to me.
When
I
you
mean,
see
allegedly,
his neighbour, he
he's
doesn't
like,
live in that. He doesn't. He doesn't live in that abandoned fucking house on the right, does he? There?
oh no, but Claire was just telling us tonight over dinner, right?
Oh, he's moved in.
Fucking
Dracula.
two people, no, like so. Two people were on our drive this morning when she come back from dropping from and wait, it is fucking dropping Dexter off at nursery.
Because you haven't got a long drive.
No.
Aye, so you know like that little
Maybe the
courtyard
first day in his
bit,
garage
like next to
before?
that spooky building,
Oh.
where he, and then like she pulls up or something, or like I don't know how they were maybe on the drive already or something. And she got a car. She said, "Can I help you?" And they were like, "Oh, yeah, we're urban explorers." And they're fucking coming.
to go
They're
in?
coming to like try and get in that building, like
Oh,
see if it's
right.
haunted
Tell
and stuff
people
like
that
that.
you're doing that because they'll ring the police.
Where they were on like our land, so
Way.
Claire was like challenged them, and
Aye.
then but then she was like, "Oh," and then I got taught them. We were going on about 25 minutes, and Claire instead of just being like, "Get off, like you can't go through my house or whatever," she was just stood there chatting for 25 minutes, telling them
it
all
does
sorts of
look
shit. Like,
What is
Urban
this?
Explorers.
What is it?
Urban Explorers. Hang on. It's
Oh,
called
yeah.
28 fucking days later on the internet. I'm sure the forum's called 28 days or something.
Aye.
I'm fucking certain it is.
Gone
I used to
round
watch
and,
them
like-
with the band, like they're all like going in abandoned buildings.
Aye,
and,
aye.
I'm sure there's
all
like
that shit,
a swimming pool at Doom that they went into, and it looked fucking
yeah,
amazing.
when
like.
I was working at MIS again, we used to go in some old like buildings in
I love how they
Newcastle,
got, like-
derelict, and oh man, it was spooky as hell.
Scary,
Like,
aye,
oh, you know, if you hear a creaky noise and
People
that,
used to break into
ah.
the old fucking the Naughty Boys home, didn't they, before it got fucking...
I've surveyed that by myself.
Have you?
Aye,
Oh,
when
fucking
I
hell,
had-
Pies being a boot, ain't he?
Oh,
it gets
I've been
around.
up to mad buildings like through
Aye,
work
sounds
and
like
that. Oh,
I love how
no.
like me, like.
I was by myself in that prison. It was fucking spook. That was one of the
I
last
bet.
jobs I'd done before I left.
Fucking hell.
I didn't even have
Is
like.
that the nail in the coffin?
I didn't even have, you know, like knee safety. You know, like
Gloves.
people safe. And
What do you want?
Use high vis.
like the people say, you know, like people like if you fucking got missing,
Security
you didn't
guard.
come home at night and that. Like so at my
police.
work now. No, at my work now I've got like an app thing. Like so, if I like didn't tag out at the end of the day, like
Oh, right, aye.
then
So
like
work's
then
watching
I'm
you.
keeping it safe.
Aye.
Keeping you
Tracking all
safe.
your movements.
I don't know. I was spooky in that prison anyway.
No, I'd
man,
imagine
like,
that'd be mad as shit.
by
What were you
myself
wanting
and-
though? Somebody
Huh?
to check up on you? What were you wanting at the prison?
Aye, now what sort of support were you after?
Aye, what was this?
that was me just thinking. That's me thinking, grasp.
Oh, right.
So
Well, look at out of the air.
That's what I'm trying. Tickling the light bulb. But shit happens when I do that.
What were you wanting? Like somebody, like a security person or something there or something?
Wait, just a bit,
Yeah, it's a
bit
bit-
of companionship or something, you know?
Aye, just a partner.
What a job that is. What do you do? When people go in spooky old buildings, I'm like the companion, like, 'cause I get scared, like.
Like an emotional
whatever you
support
need is-
shark, you know, just like somewhere to just keep us safe and that.
Sort of wondering about, "Wait, it's alright, name it. It's alright.
I'm just a shadow, Paul.
Shall I tell you about when I was in I was in tunnels underneath Newcastle once. Vince Neil, do you want to know about Vince Neil first? Because I've got him up. It talk about money getting you off with things.
Who's
Fucking
Vince Neil?
Motley Crue singer.
Right.
He crashed the
He
car.
looks a bit
pissed.
like he looks a bit like a
Killed his
woman
mate,
there.
and he done 15 days in jail.
Wow.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
I think back in the day you could get away with shit though, couldn't
Look at
you?
Dave
Like-
Cosby though. He looks at the boy. Does he? Cosby, sorry. He was arrested
Dave.
with Crosby out of Crosby, Stills and Nash. Is that the fella?
All right. Yes. Aye.
He was arrested for drug possession and weapons charges. He looks mental. Like
He looks
he done
like
5 years in prison. That poor cunt.
He did. Aye. Just
he
for
done
looking,
5
just for
years.
looking like a daft cunt.
And he was only, when was this fucking, A year later after Vince Neil, so he gets caught with drugs and a weapon. He gets 5 years. He kills somebody. He gets 15 days.
That's America for you,
That's
though.
America for you, right?
Land of the free.
They reckon Diddy's gone to some kind of posh prison, like.
Build his own prison.
Well,
for little young sex slaves.
She looks like a fucking witch, doesn't she?
She was
like she's at the Salem witch trials, yeah.
She was my wild hair, like.
Janice.
She was in the 27 Club. She's.
That's it. That sings Mercedes Benz. Oh Lord, won't you buy me?
She's a yellow taxi. Was that her?
No, that was Joni Mitchell, I think.
I fucking hell,
I reckon she was mad as well, like. No,
Janis Joplin got arrested. What do you think she got arrested for?
Witchcraft.
Something daft.
Fucking
jaywalking.
No, it's worse than that, really, I'd say.
Jay running.
Something we do often.
Ooh. Swearing.
Yeah. Sexual language in public, aye.
Oh, I was in Philadelphia once with Nelson, and we were in a bank and we're like kicking off at each other, and then I turned around and called him a cunt, just because as you would, and then fucking all these people like just like stood. All Americans like turned and looked at us like, oh my god, like proper shocked that I'd said cunt.
They're offended.
Like, he's a cunt.
I think it's more.
He's not a cunt. He was. We're in the arguments tense. He was.
They say it a bit more now, but back in the day, that was like
we
sharp
were in
as it gets.
Shindig once, and Jeff was talking to this lass, and she was like, "Oh, you with?" He's like, "With these daft cunts, yeah." And she went, "Fucking man." And he was like, He used to go up to people eating. Put his arm on this big bull neck. We used to go on every week, you know. And he goes, "You know what it is, son? You talk to me every week and have a fucking clue who you are."
Look at that.
Make friends out of it.
Nelson sent us last night. You can get prints get one for in here, and they do them with all nightclubs around the country. And they've got a Shindig one and a Foundation one, and then we
should get one of them.
Yeah, they're not that expensive. I might as well treat each other for a Christmas present.
Definitely.
Get a big port. Do them like massive, and or you can get like A4. Or you can get them like A0 or something, get a big massive one.
Well, it's got to fit on the wall, Lord, doesn't it? We need to pin it backwards on the wall, that's a problem. Because it'll just lie like the IRA fella doing in the corner there.
Got to leave room for the beef curtains as well.
And I am fond of a fucking bell end lamp, like, so
that's it.
We've got plenty of things to acquire.
They reckon do you know when you pull your blinds? When you draw your blinds, he had one of them, but there was an ear on the end. Fucking mental.
God, it is crazy, like I say though, like at some point in his head, he's thought.
Do you want to know how long he done in prison?
How long?
0 days.
Oh, that's it, like.
Well, apart from probably when he went to court, because he put the insanity plea in. So
I think he's probably got somebody in that, like. To be honest.
Yeah,
I've got some of the stuff he's made. Fucking hell, get on. Right, so he made a wastebasket with human skin.
Has he got a Vinted account or something?
Well, he'd make a fortune. He's got loads of gear, like. Several chairs covered in skin. Skulls mounted on his bedpost. That's a nice touch. It's been Indiana Jones, isn't it?
Yeah.
Female skulls with top sewn off. Balls made from a corset made from a female torso.
Did he eat them or anything?
From the shoulders to the waist.
I don't think he ate them. No, I think he just.
It would stink, though, wouldn't it?
Oh, they reckon. They reckon when you went in, it was just like they reckon it was like stuck to the walls. The smell was just like it was just in everything.
I'm assuming they just knocked that down eventually, did they?
I'm not too sure. I don't know.
This one's my favourite. Leggings made from human leg skin.
Yes, that's your favourite.
That's my favourite. 4 noses, a pair of lips on a window. It was a lips on the windowsill. And a lampshade made from the skin of a human face.
They reckon there was a heart bubbling away in a pot when the coppers got there. Like he was just boiling a heart.
And was he living with his mother at the time? Like
she died. I think that was the
first one.
I think that was a psychotic break. No, he loved her, but she was a bastard to him.
Oh, so he only started like after she died.
Yeah, that's what sent him.
Because he got left to his own devices.
He was on his own
devices. He definitely did.
So
that's wild,
that's Gein.
That's Gein.
That's Gein in a bottle.
What
was a bottle medal?
Fucking screw it.
But yeah, it'd be a carry bag, like expandable, you know, like fit different size stuff and that.
I've got some more random shite if you want it, like.
Go on then.
Right. So, do you want to hear something about Andre 3000, Drake, Self-Esteem, or the Pixies? Which one? Or MIA? Pick one of them.
3000.
Andre? The headline is this'll tickle your fucking toes.
Okay.
I thought there was a connection there, like they were all lesbians or something. Like,
Drake's the biggest lesbian on the planet. He's going to be classed as allegedly a Rangan eventually.
Aye.
We'll get onto that though. Well, no, we'll not get onto that.
No.
That's not what we want to. Anyway, Andre 3000 turned into a panther. Would you like to know more?
Oh, did he gan DMT in and
Yeah,
that? What's it called?
ayahuasca,
Ayahuasca.
aye.
I was actually in Hawaii and it was my second night for the first time of taking ayahuasca. My stomach was hurting and my mouth contorted like a panther, and I had actually turned into a panther. And I was like going, like a king of that kind of thing.
Class.
That is class, isn't it?
Aye.
Yeah,
Would you ever try it?
Aye, you got it. I think.
I think
It's like
you're
connecting.
right.
It's like connection,
offered
isn't it,
to
to
do
like
it.
the planet?
I got
But you'd
offered
have
to
to
do
go
it in
and
the
do
Amazon
it.
jungle out.
Oh,
In
that's where
Peru,
you need to do it.
But
Like.
I needed 3 days to purge or 2 days to purge your body, and I wasn't in the bit long enough after that to do it. And then he gave us a fucking address for a shaman in this village I was going through. And we went through on this bus, me and Joe, and it was this little like shanty town, and I was like, "There's no way I'm getting over here." Like, but I know the story here. We used to go to
Couldn't stay off the
Black Hill, like meal thing, like community meal thing, just to like mingle in the community. You know what I mean? Anyway, we used to sit in these certain seats. You talk coincidences, and we didn't sit there one day. We sat in this other place, right? Anyway, this bloke while passing Joe goes, "Did I used to do yoga with you?" She's like, "Oh, you did, I." So anyway, they got tired. Anyway, he just come with it straight away. He's like, "Oh, I'm just back from Mallorca. Do it. I did in Mallorca quite a bit. I've just been for an ayahuasca retreat in Mallorca." I'm like, "All right." And he was like, "That woman sitting next to you there, like the woman next table down." He was like, "She was agoraphobic, addicted to Valium, fucking alcoholic a lot, like fucking couldn't leave the house and everything, you know." Says he took her there, and they've done the session, and now she's never been in the house. She doesn't take any of her medication, and now was off the fucking drink.
She's scared of going in.
Well, what they said is, so I didn't hear about her story, but what I heard is there was like, so there's people from all over Europe gone, and there was this German woman there, and she was a social worker, and she tried to kill herself in the past because of all the like harsh stuff she'd seen in that, right?
Really? Aye.
So what they used to do is like, you're in these like little like pod type of things, but you're all like in the same place if you like, and they could hear her screaming on like fucking violently, you know. So in the morning you have this big group like session thing, and like you can either like talk through what you want or you don't have to, you know what I mean? Anyway, she said the ayahuasca had shown her life, but if she died, so all the people that had affected and stuff, so she's seen all of her family crying and everything, and it just totally fucking broke her. And
I think
like,
it's like if you do it in the right environment, obviously like you get people doing it.
well,
like
I think he's had the therapy with it as well. Like it's not just like getting off your face in the woods.
Well, this is it, and I think
turn into
like
a panther like Andre.
going into like the Amazon and that, I think that's the way to do it with a proper shaman and whatnot, not just scanning around to somebody's house.
Well, I think this thing in Mallorca,
that's where you want to do it, like
thing.
where it's sourced, like, you know, the part where the roots being like
well, you know,
mined that morning.
Like, there's 2 roots out of 40,000 varieties of plant in the Amazon you put together today.
Do you not think though? Like I think about loads of stuff. You know, like I've seen some documentaries when they're like, you know, there are these 2 plants, and only if they mix them together does it.
Because one inhibits the other one, doesn't it? It makes it work.
Or it activates or some shit. But like, how the fuck did is that just evolution? That's just over time. Because like, you know, like a cake, a Victoria sponge. Like, who the fuck thought like, wait, I'm gonna get this flower?
That was Queen Victoria took that on actually. I'm not even joking. So, but it was actually made for school children, nurseries. I was reading about this. I was reading about this a while ago.
This is what we get up
and then somebody gave obviously fucking Queen Victoria's compass. She was like, "Oh, I guess I'm gonna have that cake." She had it, and she was like, "I fucking love it. I'm taking it." She probably took it off the bends.
I'm the queen. I'm taking your cake.
I'm taking
my
your
fucking cake now.
Piss
them
off.
swans. I'm having your fucking swans.
She named the Victoria sponge, which was at the time in the 1800s or whatever. It was like a nursery snack for kids.
It's lovely, and now Victoria.
It's so simple but lush, isn't it?
Story, John. But I'm off the fucking sugar, aren't I? So I'm fucking having a need.
Wait, that's when you were saying you had to purge. I thought you couldn't like stay off the sugar or something. Like, is that?
You have to stay at certain foods because that's why you have the 2 plants. One of them was like an inhibitor,
Kit Kat.
And the other one stopped. Like one of them stops like certain things because the enzyme doesn't break down in your body or something unless there's other things there to let it. You would just flush it out, you know. But they were saying in this.
Does that just give you a bit more of a bad trip or something like?
No. What if you don't get it out? It doesn't work.
All right,
it doesn't work. You need them both.
Just blocks it.
One eye stops. One makes the other thing work in like within you. But they were saying on that retreat thing, he was saying that what they've done, you know, and it's dead hippie bullshit, but it fucking sounded mad. He says like they're in this big group and they just like come together and together. And then at the end they were just all hugging in a mass hug. And he says you could fucking feel the electric going through the whole fucking room, like.
Aye.
Says it was mad, like.
Awesome. I think later in life it would certainly be something I'd be interested in.
Well, I've just been reading something about something today as well, where they've found some kind of plant that mimics LSD, so they can do loads of trials on it better and easier. Because
Ergot.
Well, it's like that, but it wasn't Ergot, because obviously we've been reading about it. I was thinking, fucking hell, that's what we've been reading about.
Yeah.
But because it's using a lot of psychedelic trials and stuff, isn't it, for depression and that. I was reading somewhere else as well that it like after the effects of it last for fucking like the antidepressant effects can last for 2 years after one dose and that.
Really? Aye.
They're into all that. And it's fucking, who was it? Ronald Reagan? Was it Ronald Reagan, the cunt? The war on drugs fella?
Yes, aye.
Like fucking...
That was him and his wife, wasn't it, Nancy?
Aye, Nancy.
Just say you know what.
Just say fucking no. I'll have fucking Margaret Thatcher and a Nancy fucking entourage about, like, that's fine, but we're not going to say no to, we're saying no to drugs. The problem with that was, it stopped everything. You know, like, there was loads of mint research going into fucking your MDMAs, your ketamines and all them, you know what I mean?
Have you ever heard about that guy, John C. Lilly?
No, what a name. He sounds like a wrestler.
I think that's his name. I could be wrong on that. He's allegedly called John C. Lilly. He fucking used to test LSD on dolphins.
Oh, really?
And he actually tested, he put loads of money into, like, fucking, this is well documented, like, had a dolphin in an enclosure or some sort of pool space, and he put a woman in there with the dolphin.
I was trying to shag her.
And basically trying to get, like,
it was a house.
The connection.
Had a,
so she could give birth to like a human dolphin.
No, but they reckon it fucked her. For want of a better course.
What mentally fucked? No, the dolphin.
No, the dolphin. So the house was water house. It was a house made of water.
Right.
Like it was full of water. So
like a warm igloo.
She went into it. Melted igloo. I suppose every fucking bath's a melted igloo, and potentially like. I'm sure she fucking they tried to have sex with her, did or something, because she was there for years, wasn't she? Like
Dolphin style.
He was trying to. But
the rapists, aren't they? Dolphins. They rape. They go around in packs and rape, and they're one of the only other animals. This is
Allegedly.
They're one of the only other animals that play as well. So that they play with fucking thingy, and they bite puffer fish to get high.
Otters, sea otters. They're a bunch of rapists.
Oh, that?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. We don't want to get the otter.
They're going wild.
No, you don't want the otters after you, like.
No, definitely not. No, but the dolphins are mad. But they reckon that they were the AI and stuff. Well, even before AI, really. The
dolphins aren't it using AI?
Well, they're going to use AI to talk to them, aren't they? So the code and the clicks and the noises and that. They reckon they're going to do it with dogs and everything. Like fucking. Once you start giving animals voice, they get right. Like
I was watching Mad Joe Rogan the other day, because I heard that one on Joe Rogan. There was a guy on about this John C. Lilly fellow, but they reckon that he had like there's still like scientific stuff today that we swear by that he kind of put out there, and it's like fucking people are like, he was an absolute fucking maniac.
He was a monster.
He's a monster. But this Greg Barden, now I don't know if you've seen it. I think is he in Ancient Aliens, or he's like
I was like 1,000 of them, so I never get around to watching them all. Like you watch some of them are daft, and some of them are alright. Some of them are alright, but some of them are just fucking stupid.
Like this guy is basically like he was on about the. Can you remember Pong back in the 80s? You had this.
That was like the first. That was like the first computer game or something.
Tell
you what, that was good after being so simple.
So he was on about the scientists who basically took this strand of what was it called? It's in us, fibrous like
DNA.
Like a membrane or kind of something anyway, and basically plugged it into this computer, and it started playing Pong. So it he was saying that it like proves that we're so he said that the argument was like we generate brain cells all the time every day, but if we don't use them, we kind of lose them, you know what I mean? If we don't keep on top of them and keep feeding them, we'll lose them. And then he was on about and he was trying to prove it, and they were saying that scientists have actually got this fucking bit of summit
like protein type of thing.
Basically what's in our brain, I can't remember what it is, but it didn't just start playing Pong, it started getting better like that. And he was like so it kind of proves that
they've
like
started
it's wild.
Human
like,
brains. They've been growing like mini human brains and put them in computers and stuff like recently. Did you see that dead bloke? There's some fucking
Michael Jackson.
No, Nuncy man.
No, he wasn't a nonce. We'll get on to that in series 2.
You gotta say the word. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Nah, he's dead, man.
Oh, he's dead. Dead people,
Dead,
alright.
no, what was I going to say there? There's this composer, and he donated his brain to fucking like research when he died, and they've done the same with him. They've got his brain, and they've done something so it's still gone, and it's been producing music.
Really?
Like they've put bits of his brain
It's
in like a machine,
wild,
and it's
isn't it?
producing fucking new music.
Me and
Is it
me
any
and
good?
Claire went to a cock museum in Iceland,
Of course.
and then someone a human had donated their cock at the end, like that, all these different like, whale cocks and all these different animals all in these, and then like little human cock at the end, like that was the showpiece.
You've seen, I've showed you Thingy's cock, haven't I? Rasputin's. Remember in the jar, the big fucking massive thing, aye? His is huge, like it's
I
like
reckon he was a top shagger, like.
he was fucking mad as hell. Have you seen his cock?
No,
I don't
I
think
think
I
you did
have.
show us it.
I've showed you it before. Like we'll get it on the fucking website.
Get Rasputin's cock out.
Get Rasputin's cock. Rasputin.
Rasputin.
It was already on my fucking phone at one point, but
Russia's biggest love machine, was that not the lyrics?
fucking tells you everything.
Yeah.
There it is. Look at that. It's like an elephant cock.
What the give our?
Honestly, that's his fucking cock, mate. It's in a museum.
But that's magnified with the water, isn't it?
Well, even if it is Moonpie, it's still fucking big, like.
Gives a look.
It'll take some
Wanna
fucking
see
whacker
it.
to get my
That's
hat.
John- it looks
That's
like
in
a-
John C. Lilly's
It
house.
looks like you know, a kebab in a shop before it's cut off the stick. It looks like one of them.
Probably made of the same stuff.
Look at the bell end on it.
You make a fucking couple of lamps out of that.
Well, post on the whole house.
Fucking
Fucking
hell,
umbrella.
that's a
A
whopper.
fucking parasol for the garden.
Get the roof done. Get the roof done. Aye, that's Rasputin's cock, like. We'll put it on the Insta for you, so well, mate.
Yeah.
Anyway, Moonpie, what have you got to offer?
Aye, nah.
Oh,
Where's my list gone? Where's my list? I did do my homework. I mean, what have I got? Like, which animal do you think you could beat up?
Oh, well, there's them daft cunts thinking they beat a gorilla up. I mean, you
Aye, 100. What is
couldn't
it?
even beat a fucking chimp up, man.
No, they're vicious and all.
Oh, have you ever seen that one where it rips that guy's face off?
The
Have you seen the picture of her face?
Oh,
Shows you it's just gone. It's fucking mad.
Fucking wild.
What kind of country can you just have a fucking orangutan in use? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
Well, yeah,
That's me pet orangutan. Aye, you didn't mind him, man. Claude, he loves it, like.
I don't know I mean, the idea of chinning animals is I'm not on board with it.
Yeah, now you mention it,
But like,
it's not very.
Macabre,
but I
like.
tell you what, like, Mitch, this is another thing Mitch mentioned earlier this summer, and I was
Where's
like,
this
what the fuck you're on about? Like, I've never even noticed, but then I noticed, like, and they were everywhere. Fucking fruit flies out.
yeah.
That chin the cunts all hour.
They're awful, aren't they?
If I could catch them, I'd chin them.
I don't, you know, like when you get like
Food
wasps
to the
and
twats,
spiders in your house now, like I never kill them on out, like I just help them get out
I
of the
never
house.
used
Like.
to. It just depends, like, if I can be asked to fucking put them out the window. Because sometimes I
Yeah.
just.
You think you've done your bit by putting it out the window, even though you have a story up and it can't fly.
Well,
Goodbye.
he's just coming back in the bottom, and he's working his way back up here.
Aye, how you could.
That's
It's
a
mad
game
us.
though, isn't it? Like you just like, you know, we've had a fly in the house
Skelter.
today. Oh, and he's been a right dick. Like, I mean, trying to open the window and shooing him out, and that he's having none of it. Like,
When
I
I
was
went-
showing I was teaching Dexter, and I was calling it a fly. I
Cheers,
was like, it's not even a fly. And he's just walking on the window, like.
We went to Faliraki years and years ago, and I shared a room with the doctor. And our other mate Samsy had fell asleep early. Well, not early, but he'd fell asleep before everyone else. So my young was eating a tin of beans for some reason. So we put a bean in his belly button. Well, that progressed quickly, and we just covered him in everything. We fucking all kinds, to the point where we got a blob, put cream on it, and put it in his pants. And then doctor was just like, he'll go fucking mad when he wakes up. You know, I was just like, really? He's like, oh, I fucking kick weed off.
Who's this, your brother or doctor's?
It wasn't my brother who had done it. My brother had the tin of beans.
Oh, right.
So the lad called Samsy.
He did it
Good
to
lad,
Samsy.
Andy Sam's eye. In fucking so anyway, Connell's like fucking he's gonna go nuts when he wakes up, like fucking hell, really, aye? So well, I'll scurry off back to our rooms, right? So fucking it's hot as fucking there's no aircon back then, and fucking there's this fucking fly in the room, that's what reminded us. And me and Connell's trying to get to fucking sleep, and we just come out with this rule where if you see the fly, you just hit the cunt. So you try to get to sleep and you just get this fucking pillow smacked off your face. You just hear and stop and then whack and you're like, oh fucking hell. We're just chasing each other about. Anyway, fucking lad Jeff had booked the holiday and he'd gone to sleep early as well, so the fucking reps come, we kicking off because we'd been us in fucking proper naughty. And like it was just wild, like in we're getting mad, you've been out causing loads of havoc, and eating, and he's like, have a fuck, I've been in fucking bed, I got a fucking that kick, sent them pack, and then he looks in the room, Sam's he's just covered in all this shit. Anyway, what he thought he was just covered in fucking, he thought he'd been sick.
With a fucking condom's worth of cream down his pants.
I think he was that made notice.
Why is he going to cook? Why are you puking up condoms worth of creams here?
It was mad. One night we met these Scottish people, they took the blame for us one night to stop us getting kicked out, and then we went on these go-karts and fucking, they were chucking water on the track, which is mental. And fucking, they're telling one of us, oh, well, I used to have one in fucking Cyprus somewhere, but somebody died, so I had to move. Like, all right. So anyway, they're chucking the water on this track, we're eating Scorsy, just span in front of us, and I just thought, well, I can't stop. Like, I'm too close, so I just thought, just plough through, you know. So I just fucking ploughed straight into the cunt, fucking boosh, knocked him flying, blocked his leg.
Oh, nice.
Fucking, oh, aye. So that stopped us eventually getting kicked out. So anyway, we're in the room, and he's got a broken leg, the rep comes up and that, and we're like, what the fuck's the gardener doing in the room? Like, fucking, because he's been this bloke, been in the garden all week. And just like, he's the owner, he owns the whole lot. We'd been chucking foot bottles at the cunt, thinking he was a gardener.
Is that how you cheat the gardener, is it?
Aye, well, it was when I was 16, aye, prick, you know.
Terrible.
And then on the last night, we went fucking, we went to this festival thing out of town in this big sports stadium thing. It was fucking brilliant. We had a bit brother with some bouncers and all that before we got on. They were like, this is 18 to 30s queue, and I've been a dick. I was like, I am 18 to 30. I wasn't, I was 17, like, but so he just clipped us. So we started chucking bottles and all that, like, across the street. It was fucking chaos. Anyway, we ended up at this fucking party, and there's this big, huge stage. It must be fucking 10 foot, this stage, right? And we're like, where's Rooster gone? And we're like, oh, but he's on this stage fucking dancing away. Like, yeah, he's on the stage. How's he done that, fucker? Next thing you know, the bouncers that had fucking hit me, fucking just got him and launched the country. Anyway, it gets to fucking, 3, 4 in the morning, whatever it is. Like, we'll have to get back late. Getting the shuttle bus. He's nowhere to be seen, this Rooster, right? Gets to like 8 in the morning when the bus was coming to take away at 10 or whatever it is. And the wavey's like, Jeff Hill and date. She was like, no, 5. And she was like, 5? What do you mean 5? He's like, well, he's blocked his leg and he's got to stop with him. And he's like, one of them's just not here. He's just like, what? He's like, he's went to a party last night and he hasn't come back. She's like, well, we're meant to wait for fucking 10 minutes, but we're late, so we're not. So they fucked off, right? So we all got to the airport, and Connell and Scorsese sitting on this balcony. And then this little melon cart pulls up. He's some cunt on the back, fucking Rooster. He's a runner, luckily. He'd been chased into the fucking hills off the locals trying to get the cunt and that. He's got knee shoes on, his clothes all ripped and everything, man, right? Fucking. Anyway, he gets in, fucking. They were like, he's just like, have you got any money? We've got fuck all, mate. Like, so anyway, he has to get changed. He comes to the airport. We just stood in the queue waiting for the plane, waiting. Just turned around and I like, fucking hell, what the fuck? He's got cuts and bruises out of him and everything. And I looked, he's got these shoes, and I was like, where's your shoes? So I nicked your shoes. He's just like, hi. And then the reps seen him, they were like, fuck. And then they got him, like, took over.
Is this Connell's mate, Rooster? Aye. I mean, he was a Kendall, man. He seems like an absolutely placid guy.
I'm
couldn't picture him. I suppose, like,
he was at the
couldn't
first
picture him on the
ever
back of a melon cart, like, all beat to shit.
Well, Connell will fucking draw you a vivid picture of your dad to him.
Oh, I bet he will. Shout out, Doctor.
It was mad, like, yeah. He went to the first ever rave, went he, when I was like 14 or something.
Oh, mint. He's sound like
he's a good man. He's in Dubai somewhere.
It was his birthday yesterday, I think.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Rooster. It was mad, like, but that was my fly story, yeah.
So you like it? You could chin a fly? What was it?
Can you not see?
I was thinking when you were halfway through, I was like, how is this related to an animal?
Sounds like they're all fucking animals.
They can see you before you move or something like that.
Well, they've got like fucking 85 eyes or something, haven't they?
They're not like get your CO2 or something, smell your CO2 or something.
I don't know, but they can definitely see before. And do you want another the mad thing? You want about brains and that before? Right? I've got a couple of things.
We've got none of that.
If we've got time. Fucking. Have we got time?
You're the gaffer.
You're the pod guy.
Yeah, well, we've got time, then, haven't we? I seen this thing once. They had these monkeys in the fucking. They were teaching them to play this like simple game where you had to move the joystick to put this dot on a dot to get like food.
Mm-hmm.
And then what they done is they cut the heads up and connected electrodes to the brain to see what parts the brain was doing it, right? And then the monkey clicked on and just stopped using the fucking joystick and started using its fucking brain to move the fucking dot on the dot.
Honest.
Aye. And then what was the other one?
How does it like?
It just clicked on. I watched the.
But how does it use its brain? Like, has it got a hat or something?
No, they cut its head open.
What?
Like, I don't know. I was under anesthetic or something, but they had like so you could see its brain.
Well, you were under anesthetic.
No, I wasn't. I was watching.
That would explain a few things.
Last time I was under anaesthetic, I come round with a nurse saying, "We'll get you a blanket there, Mr. Young." I must have been lying on my side. My arse was just hanging out. You know what going on?
I woke up from an anaesthetic and I was like, "Right there, do you mind if I gone for a pint, do you?" She was like, "You're not going anywhere." I was like, "Okay, no, man. Don't be like that."
Fucking hell. But I forgot. What
it's
the
wild
other
that
thing
shit
was.
when you come round.
It's
fucking like you don't know where the fuck you are.
It was mad. Like fucking Joe has to get knocked out for our dentist work, and like scans down to South Shields to give you Valium, man, and you should see when she comes home, man, she doesn't know what's going on. It's funny as fuck. Just like walk around and pop it off her nut, like it's mental. Like
probably chin most animals on Valium. Just straight.
You might think you can.
Straight into them.
Just gonna be like the Wolf of Wall Street, dead slow, and it was just smashing
the Quaaludes.
I reckon most animals will do you if they're of any decent size. Any animal that you can't just like sit on or
like even not even size, man. Like a honey
dog.
badger would fuck you up.
Oh, honey badgers are wild, man. I think they're like the hardest land animals.
I never knew what one was, and Joe's cousin Andy was like, "You ever seen a honey badger?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Watch this."
Isn't it like mongooses are meant to be fucking vicious?
Naughty as hell,
quick as fuck.
Mongoose, like
as fuck.
It's like
any like dog thing like that is on you. You know what I mean?
It's like a fucking little. It's like a puppy.
I got bit when I got
bit.
bit.
It's a vicious puppy.
You would think like, oh, you could probably chin a little dog, but I got bit by a cocker spaniel, like, and it hurt. Like.
Ian used to bite me like because he was just a bit numb, you know what I mean, and like you just miss the ball sometimes and bite your leg, and it fucking hurt like fuck like. You're not but if a dog gets you like. There's not many animals you want to talk about animals that can chin like.
That's what I was thinking.
We're kind of be on with that.
Hey, we're not
if
chinning.
You're thinking, we're fucking kind of fucking.
I'd love to chin a shark.
Just pop them on the nose.
I'd have to
be
get
reassuring to know that you could. Because like sometimes when I'm in the sea,
fucking
like, I know the chances are small, but you think like, there's a shark.
I think if you knew what was exactly in the sea, you probably never ever got.
This is linking into one of my questions about like the horror movies that fucked you up as a kid. Jaws, man. Jaws fucking killed me when I was younger. Like I watched it, like, and the thing is, I watched it at an age where it looked real as shit. You know what I mean? I mean, you watch it now and it's just this big rubbery fucking. It doesn't look scary at all. But when you watch it when you're young and you're like, Jesus Christ, I like had a fear of deep water from that, and I can't swim. And I nearly drowned as well. So it's a bit of both. But I fucking. Wow. Shook me to me core that gun.
I watched it really in a
well, that was another one of the films that fucked us. Tim Curry, man, the mad bastards.
1990, right? So when that's come out, I was 8. So maybe I watched that between 8 and 10, I would say. Because it was like, fuck me, man, it was horrific. Like, it was the most awfulest thing ever. Like, it's just, man, with just the blood lashing out all over.
The teeth on them and that.
Have you seen the book? Oh, I was on about the book once,
I've never seen it.
Well, in the book, there's a big chapter on fucking. They just have group sex, all the kids in the tunnel. They get out of it.
You've mentioned that on the show before, right?
It's true though, because I remember I come on and showed it was true. But I remember there was this.
Well, that's Stephen King though, isn't there? Like rumours he's a bit noncy.
He's in the Epstein files, don't they? Apparently, like, but again, we're not getting into that. I watched this thing when I was a kid once. I don't know if I've mentioned it on the show before. Like, and it was like they were visiting the most haunted house in England. And it was like a documentary thing, and then the kid starts talking in tongues and that, and just keep banging the radiator and that.
Is that not the Enfield? I think I was watching that. Is it not what the second Conjuring's based on?
No, what happened? It's all made up, but it's like they don't tell you, so it looks like a real documentary, and they're in somebody's house filming, and it just Argan's mental. And I remember watching that as a kid with my brother and my sister, and we're in the box room at the top. I fucking remember clear as day, because I remember shouting at my mum and she didn't come, and I thought, I was a bit of a mommy's boy, you know what I mean? And I was fucking shaking myself, and I was like, Mum, and she wasn't coming. I was saying, fuck, they're in my house. Oh, it was horrific. I'm not really into horrors, but every now and again I get sucked into watching one, and I'm like, what am I fucking
love
doing
them,
with this?
like.
Yeah, it's good. I like watching them.
What's one of them called? Becomes of the Sea. Fucking. But they got in the dream world of the fucking not the Conjuring. I don't think it's called. It's fucking mental. Me and Joe come across one of them once. Jesus, we've ended up watching all of them like eventually, but fucking hell, they were lethal like. It was proper wild like. Shit. I need a new mic. I think like. I can finally get them clip-on mics. That'd be alright for talking, won't it?
Aye, as long as it's not rustling a boot.
I think we'll be alright. They use them outdoors and that, don't they, on them YouTubers and that.
Steve Irwin had one.
Shot to the heart, but I'm okay. I've been stung off a stingray. Was it the stingray?
It was.
Get in. That makes up for me shitty rhyme on the last one where I didn't get the right word in at the end. Can't remember what it was. Anyway, I think we're fucking come to a natural end there, do you think?
Aye, definitely.
Right, thank you all for listening. We are rambling with believers, and we'll might be a bit more polished as the weeks go on, but I think that's the general format we're going for.
There's a fair shot, I think, you know, it might get a bit more topic-y and get a bit more structure to it.
We have a listen back and see
a
how
work,
we're done.
it's a work in progress.
I didn't say that, man. if we listen back and it sounds shit, anybody will ever hear it.
We need a proof lesson.
Thank you and good night.